Yeah, what's going on, ladies, gentlemen, and those in between? Back at it again with the ghost trick, and I lied to myself. I thought we were on chapter 10. No, we are on chapter 13. We are five. We literally have 5 chapters left. Oh god, this shit about to go by fast. Okay. Also Spectre, welcome in. I know the new intro slaps, right? The new title screen. Shout out to J Bean TV. Matter of fact, I got it. Hold on. J what's it, underscore TV? Hold on. I got I have to figure out how to spell her name. Like I gotta remember how to say their well not say it, spell their name. Oh you pansy bitch. Alright. Oh man, look, I gotta shout them out because they like ooh she does so they do me so well. Like she goes by she and they, but okay, I think it's literally just JB under yeah, okay JB BT. Boom.
Eggs must be placed at the shore.
What is this big ass hole? What? If the spiders are that big, I'm gonna
you.
shit my pants.
They're big.
Wait, the hole?
In the wall. Yeah.
I got some juice. Can I go in it?
Can
No,
I-
I cannot.
Love them. Love them. Can't wait to get the rest. But let's continue with chapter 13 where we left off. Yeah, she's the one that made it. She's the one that made the startup. And she's gonna be the one that's gonna be in charge of the BRB and the end screen. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. Nani? You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known you. We've actually known, for quite a while now. But I had no idea that there were the powers of the dead of Ghost. No. Know about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who can control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jode. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man has made. Hopefully I don't die of a heart attack again. I've been smoking a little too much Limberski. If you know that reference, you get a cookie. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jode. Right. They don't share too much top secret information with the inmate in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All three cases have centered points in common. Oh, certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The curry-loving, fat, big-headed, sausage-head-looking mother sucker who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Like, seriously, what the fuck was his parents smoking or doing when they made him? Look at his head. God damn, that thing is a sausage. You can say he's a literal dickhead. God. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigation report to me to them on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could this be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator? A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanilla has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody's body into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Our nation's best detective, you, Detective Joe. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow? Somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures, I'll tell you that much. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? The minister's mistake. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. And old Bob from Reboot. I'm dead. Galaxy 04, welcome in. We're playing more Ghost Trick Phantom Detective HD. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanilla can hear this too. And yes, I'm doing everybody's voices. There's something I like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanilla, when you first made the report about the manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. that kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of it, of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Joe's execution. However, that act wasn't on my own volition. I was being controlled. Oh, Shimon, what? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. Oh, a Shimon. This is not a he situation, Mr. Minister. Oh, yes. Okay. What's going on? My hand. What's going on? This document. What am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Come hither. Take it. Wait, don't deliver that document. You stupid idiot. Get back here. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. Fear, despair, and suffering. Sephiroth! At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. And my memory of that event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is part of the Justice Minister's job. I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. Here, Maury, welcome in, my guy. Welcome in. Hold up. Maury, it's Friday. You know what time it is. Hold up. Cut the beat. Maury, it's Friday. You know what time, you know what to do. You know what to do.
さて、一丁決めてくるか。
Bro, they need to bring the disco back for Yakuza 8. I'm sorry, bring it back. Disco ain't never died. Bring that mechanic back at Yakuza 8, man. Disco ain't dead. Disco never dies. I was bad at the game. I was bad at it, but you know what? I ain't care. The music was the best. Queen of Passion, shit slapped. But the next day, it dawned on me. I remember Inspector Cabanella report on the the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my big, voluptuous, thick, rose-headed wife found out I was worried about something. Like, goddamn, that woman can light a match on that ass. God damn, I love that woman. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. Goddamn, woman! If you don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out, and I'm taking our daughter with me. Do you understand? Bro, how he bagged that? Like, that's the real question. How he bagged that? And then had a daughter with it. Bro, you must have had some W-esque riz for that woman. I'm just saying. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the power of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain destiny. I heard that, you son of a bitch! Hey, young whippersnapper. What I'm not fine with is the fact that that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. I mean, facts. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from? Where it comes from? Inspector Cabanello, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What did you say? Joe, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit? Ghost? Gods in heaven? Another day. Wait, what's the mic? Maybe I'll stay, but heaven can't wait. I can't leave my baby alone. What is this? What about us, Joe? Wait a minute, now there's a Michael Jackson song named Ghost. And there's also a Mystery Skull song named Ghost. So I don't know. I don't know whether to make a Michael Jackson reference or a Mystery Skulls reference. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I certainly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Ooh, Shimon, gotta go. Ooh, Inspector, gotta go. Shimon. Mrs. Lynn, I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Uh-oh. It looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Trick time. Gotta go. Later. Later, gotta go. Ooh, a wee. Here we go. Now, this is another one I hate. Like, I swear to God, I hate this one. I hate this one because my brain hurts. Lynn calls, and I oblige. I take off towards Thamesgate Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator. The person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jode's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? Yeah. And we continue on. Chapter 14, 1:28 p.m. Thamesgate Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight, and the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejective. At least she isn't dead. But what did she find? Oh boy. Trick time. Ooh, ooh. Miss Chicken, huh? What's he doing here? La la la, let me spend a oh. The world will not end if the food delivery is a little late. La la la. A little late? It's already cold as ice. Alright. Remember this fucking... Yup. 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 When I say I'm gonna hate this chapter, I'ma hate it. When I say I hate this specific chapter right here, I hate it. Oh, there you are, Sissel. From your dejective expression, I gathered you didn't find what you were looking for. Right, I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Horrible? What is it? There, in the grass. You better see for yourself. Damn! It looks like a dead body. I like how I can just casually say, it looks like a dead body. just nonchalant. Yeah, that's a dead body. I nearly died when I saw it. I suppose now that we found it, we can't just leave it there, can we? Nope, I suppose not. I'm on it. Stop the park from being torn. Turn into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. You there? You talking to me? You talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets. Leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to pursue in thoroughly. I examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. This dude is a weird. Someone knock this man out. Come now and study these tragics with me, my brother. I ain't your brother. Come and learn about the rock of God, the rock of the gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before you die, before you're dead. God, protect me, because I hate this. 8:25. And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in the park, in this park, and defend it. Okay, and what does that have to do with this rock of the gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet in great details. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Fucking weirdo. Hence, I'm coming. Just hold on. I'll be right there. Ooh. I'm locating the target, beauty. A girl of the right age coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. What is this? Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come back to you. And come back to your side. Oh, beauty. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Where the cops at? Hey, yo, where the cops at? FBI. FBI. Somebody call 911. They abducted this little girl.
FBI, open up!
There he is, get him. Get that blue motherfucker. He right there. He right there. Get that blue motherfucker. Oh God, what do I do? What do I do? What should I do? I have to do something. What the fuck? Damn. What in the world? What just happened? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? Mino, the mascot, the symbol of Temskit Park. Forget about that name. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the Rock of the Gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved the little girl. And that same power very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes. Precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Was it the mischief of the gods or just a ghost trick? But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than mine? Oh, we gotta go back in time. Look at that. There's another flame besides mine. Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it? But hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, is it? Isn't it? Yeah, so. Pardon me, but are you a god? I surely doubt it. At least, at the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing at one side. It's probably that flame's doing. Who could it be? I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god-related. Maybe I better try talking to this person. What the? This person with much greater power than me? It's you. You? Hey! Sissel! Damn! Who killed the dog again? Why does the dog got ghost trick powers? How does the dog have ghost trick powers? And who killed the dog? God damn. Oh no! Somebody killed this precious Pomeranian. Oh, we gotta fight. We gotta fight. What did dog do to you? Who killed you? My baby. Oh my, it's Missile. You look well for being dead. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did it. I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Camilla. Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog? Missa, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. After Miss Camilla went out and you left, I worked like crazy to make my own path, and I did it. All right. Yeah, let's go. And then I followed Miss Camilla out into the big world, the big wide world. And then, here at this park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it, I barked. You bet I did, and went running after her too. I'm about to beat the bricks off that blue bastard. He ran over the dog and didn't even swerve, didn't even move to try to get out the way. No, he deliberately ran over Missile. See, now we gotta fight. Now I gotta fight. Ooh, I gotta fight this man now. No, put him up. About to be on my black shoe Spider-Man.
I will send you to Jesus.
Shit. I'm about to be on my black suit Insomniac Spider-Man. About to hit this man with the... Like, I'm about to send him to the maker. He about to get sent to the gates. Which gates? Don't matter. How you gonna run over a dog? Man, look. Ooh, where Kiryu? Where's Kiryu? Kiryu would have tiger dropped this man. Kiryu would have said, oh, word? You ran over a dog and kidnapping a girl? Oorah, tiger drop. Bro, nah, where's Majima? Where's Majima? Majima would definitely hit him with the freaking Mad Dog style. Matter of fact, we need Majima, we need Kiryu, we need Saejima, we need Akiyama, we need the other dude from Yakuza 4. Bro, all of them tag team to whoop this motherfucker ass. Like, stomp this man out. Ooh, let me do it. Let me do it. I'm heated. And then I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, it was all over. Poor Miss Camilla, crushed under that big scary lump. Oh, what have I done? I'm sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. No, I'm sending you to Jesus. On everything, I will send you to Jesus. Miss Camilla. I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anybody else could. And I remember what you did for me, how you saved me. So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death. You bet I did. I'm coming, Miss Camilla. Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Oh, weak man. Now it's my chance. I thought I saw the core. I don't know, it looks pretty far. I stretched out my paw towards the core. Oh, how I felt at that moment. I loved for you to be able to feel it too. Go ahead, Sissel. Go ahead and try for yourself. Bruh, I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance? Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing. And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside. Right on top of my head. Well, no, actually. Huh? I can't manipulate things like you can, Sizzle. You can't? You can't? Then how did you? I didn't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a cord too. A single leaf hanging from the tree. I tried reaching out to the leaf. Ew. Like, bro, look at this shit. This shit longer than mine. What in the world? I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as two things have the same shape, that is, swap things with the same shape? Go ahead and try it. Press swap. That's incredible. And so that's how you save your mistress, isn't it? And that's how I became caught up in this, is it? I'm very sorry. My powers were to merge. Merge? Because you see, I saw one more. I happened to notice one more core. There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branch of the tree. Hey, you're right. If Mino could be swapped again with that, then disaster wouldn't have rained down on my head. But is that thing? It's too big to be a leaf. Whatever it is, I much prefer it on my head than Mino. So why didn't you swap the Missile? I couldn't. I can stretch out my paws a little further than you can, so. But it was just too far for me. I couldn't reach. Bye-bye. No. I must admit, it is fascinating, spectacular of my death, if I do say so myself. I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do. I bet there's something you can do now. Huh? If we work together, you and me. Sissel, you think so? I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you can help me? Of course. Naturally. Not you. So we're going to drop that Mino thing in a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again, 4 minutes before. Gotta go back in time. Okay. Ooh. All right, let's get started. 4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you'll have to swap Mino with something else. Something with the same shape. Oh, I believe that's a rugby ball. Okay, rugby ball, huh? With the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it somehow. It looks like you and I will have to work together on this one, on that one, Missile. Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just press R2. That way, you'll be able to control me. And then, if you press R2, control will come back to me. Okay, let's try it. Together, we can stop Mino from hurting anyone. Let's rock. Open said dumpster. Well, would you look at that? There sure are a whole lot of round things around here. Oh boy, that means it's time for me, right? Oh boy, my hair is also round. Let's see. To use missiles powers, let's just tap R2. I'll try that and see what happens. Whoop. Whoop. Hold on, let me just. All right. All right, come on. Nope, nope, nope. And swap. All right. Nope, 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 nope. All right. Ah, shit, he's coming. Whoop, whoop. Nope. Nope. Swap these. Okay, we need him to turn. Come on. Got it. Spin faster, motherfucker. Okay. Oop, oop. Close. Okay. And then he's gonna wait. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. And then he's gonna do that and go whoosh. Okay. Then hold on. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean, y'all. This is what I mean. You gotta think this. Yes, 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 we know. Swap. And then swap. Okay. And then here he comes running like a Peter Pan looking dude. Don't care. Hurry up. Spin it. Close. Open. Okay. And then he. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, so no, 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 no. Okay, hold on, switch back. Okay. Spin this shit faster. Close it. Hopefully I'm doing this right. And let's see. Let's see the outcome for this one. Son of a bitch. Okay, so it has to be the basketball on top of it. Like the basketball has to be on top. And then yeah. And then he comes. Swap this. Missile goes. Missile goes here. And then we wait for him to hurry up and jump. One, two. Spin it. And move up. Down, open, hit. And then he jumps off right now. Then he... Okay. Come on. Nope, nope, come on. Booyah! What do you think, Missile? Yeah, they close. With the ball there, I think I can do it. A few seconds now. You'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then from there, you can swap Mino with one more. The final movement is near, Missile. Are you ready? You bet. Trick time. All right, here it comes. Time to the 3, 2, 1. Zero. Swapped in, and now we can swap now. Okay, watch me, Sissel. Here I go. Finishing touch. Finishing touch. You can do it, Missile. Swap Mino with the ball. There. How's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worth of the gods. Worth of the gods. And now Mino is right where he belongs. In the trash. We did it again, didn't we, Missile? Didn't we? Fade a birdie, baby. Let's go. Now, nobody has to die. Except for one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back to save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. No one wants to. Go away. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already. Oh, of course, you're right. Okay, Missile, have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then, to the present. Wee! Eee! And so Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I've done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's alright after all. After all, she has me. Missile? Are you in there? Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camilla to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Oh, Miss Lynn. I'm gone. I'm going to leave it to you. I'm going to leave it up to you, Missile. It kind of looks like Missile is being left up to the wind. Oh! I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. Are you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me. Wrong flyer. Here you go. My apologies. This is for you. Oh. You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. How did she fit that in her pocket? Riddle me that. Y'all, how did she fit that in her pocket? What she got? She got the JRPG pockets them protagonists be having. She got them she got the Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts pockets, all right? That's how deep her pockets is. You right, she Deadpool, but she also got the Sora in every Final Fantasy character pocket. Cause you know they be stuffing hella shit in their pocket. I'm looking at you, Sora. How the hell you stuff so many potions, high potions, ethers, high ethers, mega potion, elixirs, mega elixirs, tents, AP ups, all your jewelry, all your equipment. Where the hell is you getting this? Man, don't even get me started with the Final Fantasy characters, all right? Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, let me pull a whole fucking airship out of my motherfucking back pocket. Like the fuck? Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. Bro, this dude he on that. He on that. You know what I'm saying? What's the matter? Okay, got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. No, you know what? If I ever get the chance to play 15 again, I need y'all to spam the Frankie. Good smell, flavor. If I ever get around to playing 15 again, for some odd reason, that's all y'all gotta spam every time Ignis makes a food dish. You gotta spam that shit. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Bruh, he on that. Excuse me, but are you? No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget. It was 10 years ago in this park. God damn it. 10 years ago. Are you talking about Trick Time? I don't know why, but if somebody's if somebody was like hey yo Ryu, I was about to use my own name for a minute. You like Final Fantasy 15, right? I'm like, like it? I love it. Why? Would you play it again for stream? Shit. Only time, because look, I've done everything I could in that game, okay? The only time I will ever play 15 on stream from chapter 1 all the way to the final chapter with my level that I was when I beat the damn game is 20 subs or $350. Because you gotta remember, I'm going back to trauma. Alright, I gotta go back to chapter 13, the chapter before that, where Gladio blames Noctis and tells him he has to be a man, okay? I don't want to go through that shit again. So if y'all ever want me to play 15, those are my terms. Here in this park, the god surely controls fate. Today, 10 years ago, 10 years from that day, we met once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? It could just be coincidence. But apparently you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was just actually about to do that. Alright. What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there, in front of us. Missile. Wait a minute. You said gods, but did you mean dogs? Of course not. Don't be silly. There's no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods. Now, take a look at the monument. Monument? Rock of the Gods, Thamesgate Park. The Rock of the Gods. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. Miracle. So this rock you've been talking about, is it a meteorite? Precisely. It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? That day I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard a scream of a little girl. Now, just calm down. Drop the weapon. Drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminals clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was just so thick, it was painful. Just when I couldn't stand it any longer, that's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish-white. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it, one of those beautiful fragments, pierced into the criminal's back. Oh, my back! The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl that was you, was saved by the Rock of the Gods. Oh my, can't believe it. The Rock of the Gods was given the name Thamesgate, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth." Okay. I never knew about this Thamesgate. I always thought Detective Joe was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. But that's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Len. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoid the news, and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Temskid after the name of this park that it fell in, and then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. Bruh. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've taken up residence in this park, and I am trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is my mission. I see. Bro, you a whole hobo. Missile. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Joe, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know this Temskid thing. If he knew, and the man died, I took his life. Oh, and the man died, I took his life. What was that confession of his all about? The Rock of the Gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Joe. We found the music box, Detective Joe. Good job, man. I knew you would. Once everything has been resolved, I wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanela, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Joe. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to do it, you know? See? He calls that a knack? Looks more like brute strength to me. Man said I'm the incredible man. Nah, old buddy really said. Old buddy really said. We gotta call this man He-Man. Just brute strength that thing. Here you are. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind of magician. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame, too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there in that room that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended. Is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. I knew it. I was right. It wasn't Detective Jones. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Blinn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. Man, I got some questions. Sissel, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I would be gone by now, without even having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I've told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened. Tonight, I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and got involved in their fates. And the only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other. Somehow, I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Alright, back again. In order to find the truth about us. What about us? Fair enough. Fire away. Manipulator. Sissel told me all about it, Detective Gerald. About the manipulator. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister too. Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me today? What are you talking about, Lid? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too? Face down, ass up. There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. Why am I tooted up, face down, ass up? I'm telling y'all, that's the next emote. That's the next emote. Just me too, in that position, in that pose. But who is it, and why did they do it? The cooperation, that contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it? Was it? That's right. Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. No surprise there. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right, I knew it. See, Detective Jode? No, I'm afraid I don't see. I told Detective Joe about it. I told him about seeing that exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town. Never ever heard of that place. And what's more, never told a single soul about that contraption. You haven't? That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? Detective Joe, you must have heard this name before. Kemsky. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, didn't you? Heard that meteorite saved little Lynn's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it all mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Joe, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the predator, the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. Yes, he's good. As y'all aware, I'm not good with a lot of big words. So I legit have to sound it out and all that, but I'm not really good at it. Not my parents' fault or my own. It's just I just don't know a lot of big words. Okay. Let me put some Vicks on my nose. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away. No question about it. It was entirely my fault. I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. That's not true. You were trying to save me. Lynn, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? truth about 10 years ago. On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place? Yes, in the police headquarters, interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the case. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him back. That warning shot made him panic. At that time, I was young and green. I was a young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved in it. It was all my fault. Detective Joe, all I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry. So the man who grabbed me died that day. These last 10 years, I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way. I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I've painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face. The face of the man in the park that day. Wait, just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painted. I saw the face you painted tonight. Hey. It was my face. Man, this shit just get deeper and deeper. And you telling me, are you telling me I was the one? I was the man in the park that time? That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole. Of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene. But hold on, Detective Joe. That can't be true. I just met Cecil for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me. By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Cecil. What? From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy? Mr. Minister, Inspector Cabanela, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Man, our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once you confirm it has been carried out, we'll release the hostage. What are you talking about, Inspector Cabanela? And you know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted. Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life. Even if the daughter of a death row prisoner Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. The execution immediately and wait for our call. Uh-oh. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? What's going on, Inspector Cabanilla? Oh. The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fate of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow even longer. Inspector Cabanilla calls proves that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing than when I started. I think we can get one more in. I think we can get one more in. Chapter 15. 12:55 a.m. 10 years ago, a man named Cecil took a little girl named Lynn hostage and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Cecil and a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. What the fuck? I see myself. What the fuck? I'm seeing double. Oh no! There you are, Commander Sith, finally. So, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business. Took care of it. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. Look forward to seeing you, Sizzle. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn. Yes. We're nearing the final stage of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Light has been spotted, sir. Have they now? Have they now? By all means, let's have a look. What tall? Yeah, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. Wata. We've been on a submarine this whole time. Nice try, Inspector Cabanella. But you could never stop me. Later. See you, sucker. It's a curve. Bro, this man dead. Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for a very long time. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. A little nervous about that, about what I might see there, though. But if that's where I'm going, gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. Rewind. Back to the past, old Samurai Jack. 4 minutes before death. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage sure is a handy thing. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that? Wrong. I was murdered by all of you. Detective Joad, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there where I was running. Lynn? She was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I ever heard. And finally you, Inspector Cabanella. Me? If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people knew the real truth. Me and Detective Joad. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. That was perfect. Now then, Inspector, time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. Bye-bye. This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Temsky. Later, chum. Revenge? That's what I'm about? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanela. Is awake. My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanela character who just got shot is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me. I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here. Somewhere, a life valuable to the nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Rewind time. Look at him. There's something emanating from his body. Is it really the sign of having special powers for the dead? All right, so because we might have to end this early, but if you try to do any ghost tricks while he is looking, he will notice you and then kill Inspector Cabanela with an instant. You do not want that. I'm not gonna show it because it's like, oh shit, I fucked up. So remember, don't do no ghost tricks while he is facing you. Like, don't even do anything now. Look at this place. What in the world happened here? Think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. And now there's another death lying hidden here. What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life, valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Hey, come think of it. Where's the old pitching guy? Excuse me. Are you awake? Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things, but never mind that. Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you, pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy, and I'm his guest, actually. Then he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend here still hasn't gotten his memory back. Pitiful. Ouch. That hurts. Anyways, now we'll be going back 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further. I've done it before. Still don't see the path to saving Inspector Cabanela. But if we go back further, maybe we'll find a lead. Rewind time even further. All right. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. This power source of his, this is the source of his power. If I remove it, he's not dead. He's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit. Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? Not gonna say it. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela. It's really true. I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. The shell, people, just like I control the Justice Minister and Ling. So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? Uh-oh. Can you not? Thank you. To create convoluted evidence, you know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Joe did. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. But before I do, I need to erase all the evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to. And it'll be all over. Cubit won't turn this time. He'll shoot his arrow right this way. Professor, look out! Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw through their plan, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and brought him off. I had him smuggle the corpse into this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. Of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyways, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn, and I'm going to follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when the day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here? No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back, even further into the past. But we're gonna do that next time. And thankfully, I can save. We're gonna be doing that next time on Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective HD. But y'all know my shtick. We must raid. Now let's see. Who? I got it. We're gonna raid the queen herself. She's doing a subathon. I will see y'all tomorrow for 14. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. Take care.